Last time on Just Create, we made a big hole, made a big tower, and made a medium-sized mob farm. Today, we're going to turn this tower into something good, tidy up the big hole in the ground a little bit, catch up with Foxy, and go on a heist with Silence. And if we get time, we may even do some mining, because I want to be the server's richest player, which is currently Foxy, and we can't be having that. But let's start with the tower, for which we've had some excellent suggestions that should make this look good, look piratey, and help set the tone for this area. And no, it's not going to be a lighthouse. It's going to be a pirate fort, however. We're going to make this maybe some kind of a prison tower, we're going to add lots of damage, and we're probably going to add some extra fortifications around this area. I've had lots of comments suggesting things along those lines. This one in particular has a very good description of why that's a good thing for pirates, but basically the English and Spanish used to sort of build lots of forts in the Caribbean. The pirates would come along, take them over. So if we made this look like an abandoned place that the Sky Pirates have taken over, that could look pretty good. And the first step to achieving that is going to be to add damage to this thing. But before I do that, I do want to head over to the shopping area because I want to know how many more diamonds I'm going to need to get myself today. And is that a new building there as well? Oh, and there's a cool bridge. Look at this. Oh, there's another new building as well. Oh my days, look at that. That is colourful. Is that a Foxy? Well, it'd be rude not to go say hello to Foxy and see what this is all about. This looks crazy, doesn't it?
Like it. Very colourful. Hello.
Very colourful indeed. I was literally just saying, like, what is going on here? This is cool.
We've got a place. I don't want to call it a daycare centre, Miss Beardstone, because people might drop their pops off at me when they're ready and I have to look after them. So it's a place to introduce the pop figures to the players, even though the pop figures don't exist yet. Would you like a tour?
Foxy then proceeded to give me a tour of the not daycare, explained a little bit about what the pops are going to be able to do because Foxy is making them live, and I can't wait to see the results. But following the tour, we did head over to my tower to discuss Foxy's departure from spawn.
Well, I'm moving out today, you see. That's next on my list, and so I obviously need to turn everything off at my base, but I'm also mildly concerned about where I'm supposed to be going. I think it's that area down there.
It is, yeah. That's the bit you chose, that wonderful valley down there.
Yeah, well, when I went down there in my last video to show people, I couldn't remember if it was that bit or not, so it's good to know.
There is one other thing as well. I stumbled across one of your buddies the other day.
My buddies?
Yeah, one of your buddies. It's okay, I've dealt with the situation.
Oh, no. Oh, Mr. Runyon, what has he done to you?
Get me out of this bloody cage! That madman has captured me again! How am I supposed to go to court and save people's lives if I'm stuck in here?
He does, have a good point there. Is there anything he did in particular that's made him go in the cage?
Nah. Just Mr. Onion, isn't it? Well, that was a massive distraction, and I still didn't go to the bank to see how many diamonds Foxy has, to know how many I need to get to beat him. Let's actually get the elytra this time. It's going to make things much easier. And I must say, I'm very excited about the pops. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but basically, Foxy's turning them into tiny sort of pets, basically. You're going to be able to get them out of the box. They're going to have, like, loads of actions and moods and emotions. It's going to be awesome. But sadly, they're not ready just yet. Hopefully soon. Right, so Foxy has got 3,506 diamonds in the bank. What have I got? Very secure pin code for a start. Right, I've got 2,832. So we're only about 700 behind. That's actually not too bad. One decent mining session and we should be able to overtake him. But we'll get to that later. For now, I need to stop procrastinating and work on my tower. There are a lot of towers around here. But yeah, we're going to get to work on this. And the first thing we're going to do is blast some holes in it. We're going to cover them with wood and make them look like they've been repaired. And just generally try and make this thing look a little bit more battered. And I should probably stick a giant flag on top as well. Because, well, it's just a pole at the moment. And to be honest, I think I have actually made a few changes since the end of the last video. I'm not sure that this cage here with Mr. Onion was there. The flags might not have been there. I'm not sure if this balcony bit was here or even the flagpole. I honestly can't remember. But anyway, let's go have a nap, get rid of these phantoms because they're quite annoying, I'll be honest. And then we'll get to work. Hello, hello, look what I've spotted. Silence seems to have put his beacon back. That's something else to steal.
Miss Beardstone!
Here, Foxy. Oh, jeez. Hey, man.
Hey, I thought you stole that.
I did. I was literally just saying, oh, there's a new beacon, so I'm going to have to steal that one as well.
Oh, of course, Miss Beardstone. But before you do that, I've got some exciting things to show you, my friend.
Have you? Show me.
Yeah. We've got new blocks, Mr. Beardstone. They've been letting me fiddle again.
Oh, is that why I couldn't log onto the server this morning?
It's not impossible that that's the reason, but check these out.
Ooh. Ages. Crates.
Well, crates, yeah. But
crates.
Also, right? Because I know you prefer like wooden things because you're a pirate, right?
Do. Ooh, wooden crates.
Yeah.
Nice. Can you put things inside them?
No, because I didn't want to be laggy for people.
Oh,
But
that
they're
makes
cool,
sense.
right?
They are very cool. I like them.
Yeah. And
Nice.
I'll tell you what, right, Miss Beardstone,
What?
these are great. There are other blocks as well, but unfortunately for those, I need a lot of glow ink. So I know what I'm
okay.
going to be doing today.
Getting some glow ink, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Are you going to make some kind
Absolutely.
of underground squid murder machine?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, hello. What's that?
It's
Tired build shop, lightly beautiful.
sells rocks apparently. Ow.
Sells rocks in a camper van.
Ooh, prismarine.
Oh.
That'll be really
okay.
helpful for your stone and wood builds.
Tell you what, he's made it very easy for me to steal.
Yeah, free RV. That's what I'm thinking. Scum.
Right, so Foxy's been adding some more stuff to the server again. Not a bad thing. We like more blocks. What else has he added? Ooh, what's all this? Glowing concrete. Glowing stained glass. Interesting. Some cool blocks, though. I approve. Right. What I need to do is grab a whole bunch of blocks and things and get to work on this tower, finally. No more distractions, Beardy. We'll steal the beacon later. So I think I want a bunch of pale moss, but we've only got 7. However, I think Azu might sell moss somewhere. So we'll go for a hunt for that in a minute, because if we can get some moss, we can just horn that into pale moss if we can't buy that directly. We're going to want a bunch of different wood types, some darker stones, get a bunch of copycat bites so we can do some more detailed holes. And now we can get to work on the tower. Let's cause some damage to this fort. And I guess it makes more sense for the damage to be focused more on the outside of the forts. So we're going to cut out some holes and see what we can come up with. What I'm thinking is maybe mix in some darker blocks around the holes as well, just to make it look like it's been burnt. Maybe a bit of this mud will help as well, just to sort of blend it in a little bit better. What we're also going to want is probably some rubble on the inside. Get some darker blocks as well. We'd also end up with some rubble down the front here. Then I guess the question is, would the pirates have tried to board that up a little bit? So what would happen if we put a few trapdoors on the back here? Is that going to look terrible? Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. Do have another idea though. Can I board it up with signs like that? How's that going to look? I think it works, but maybe we want a little bit of variation on the signs here. So I was thinking something like that, but to be honest, I don't think I like that either. There's one more thing I want to try though. Thinking what we can maybe do is use copycat panels and have thinner planks. I mean, that works, but maybe I just need to use dark oak like the rest of the tower. Might just be that the jungle's a bit bright. Looks a bit too dark now though, doesn't it? Well, we've always got spruce. Yeah, I think that's the one. I've got an idea of how we can potentially make that look even better. So if we stick that to that, and then that to that. In fact, I'm actually going to stick that to that as well. We'll put a mechanical bearing in here. Set this to only place when anchor destroyed. Just going to mess around with the angle of this board a little bit. Then we can hide this on the inside. And from the outside, yeah, that looks cool. I like it. Now I just need to mess up the rest of the tower. A short while later, and the tower's looking a little bit more battered. We've got quite a few holes around the bottom on this side. Some have been patched up, some have not. We've also got a bit of damage over here in this section, which has also destroyed the walkway. We've got a couple of planks there, so it can still be used. Then we've got some smaller holes near the tops. We've got bits of these missing up the top here as well. More walkway missing, and overall, I think that just looks a bit better. Oh, and we've also replaced all of the windows we had in there with bars, because I want this to look like a prison tower, at least on the top side. But we've got some other smashed out windows as well, and overall I definitely think that's looking a whole lot better. However, it's still missing a flag. I think that's what I'm going to work on now. We're going to have a giant pirate flag up there. Hopefully this goes well. There we go, that's better. We've now got a flag flying on top of the tower. It's looking a lot more destroyed and a bit more piratey. I'm much happier with that. Now, to celebrate the completion of our first tower, instead of doing anything else up here right now, I'm going to go do some mining. But before we do any of that, we've got a task to complete down here. So let's just do this. And then we're just going to quickly do this. I mean, if he is going to keep leaving things like this around a pirate's base, what does he expect to happen? There we go. Beautiful. Well, good news, the mining trip was successful. We've got loads of tuff, which is going to come in handy, and we've got all of these diamonds. That's many, many diamonds. Let's go pay them into the bank and see if we're beating Foxy yet. Oh, yes, there we go. Look at that. We've got 4,465. So we've got almost 1,000 more than Foxy now. And that whole thing was completely pointless, but I feel good about it. Can't be a pirate and not be the richest on the server. That's ridiculous. And the next thing I need to do is spam a whole lot of lights down here in our cave. Then we're going to get to work making this place look a little bit better. And I've got a few ideas on how we can do that, I think. And I hope it's going to work. And I guess if we're lighting up a cave, it makes much more sense to have the lightness level set right down. Then we can see where it's actually dark. Everywhere. It's dark everywhere. Right, that's better. We've spammed the place with a whole bunch of torches. There's still spawnable spots, of course. But there's also lots of little random holes that I do want to patch up, just so we've got a better surface to work with. So I've done a bit of tidying up. I've filled in some holes and things, but now I've got a huge water problem over here. And once we get through here, it's literally a water tunnel. So I guess that bit there we can probably block off. Well, blocking up that bit has made a huge difference. All of this water is now going away. Just this bit left to sort. And then we can start planning out what we're going to do with this cave. I don't want to be doing loads of building or anything down here. I just want to make it look a little bit nicer. A few minutes later, and I've now cleared the water from over that side, and I think I'm just going to start designing a small area of this. And I'm quite liking the look of this corner over here. And basically what I want to do is just make it look like a nice cave instead of a not nice cave. And I like the idea of it being a bit of a lush cave, so I'm thinking maybe a big old waterfall in the corner over there. We'll get lots of moss on the ground. And then I also want to get loads of hanging vines and things like that. Get some texture in the walls. Basically, make it look very, very cavey. And then we'll even build ourselves a small sort of like camp area, and then we can start stashing loot. And we do have a massive flat area here, which is going to be good for storing things. But because that cave is absolutely massive, I think it makes sense just to focus on a small area for now, and then over time we can gradually expand it. And we have 24 glowberries. Not to worry, we can of course just do this to get a whole lot more. Right, that's better. We've got a decent amount of those now. We want to keep some moss so that we can at least seed the ground, and then we can bone meal from there. But the rest of this moss, I think I want to mix this up with some cobble, because we've only got 50 mossy cobblestone at the moment, and I have a feeling we're going to want a lot more than that. Well, I've got a backpack full of goodies. I've got a few ideas. Some may be good, some maybe not, but let's find out, shall we? I'm going to start by just chucking a bucket of water down here and seeing how it flows. Always pretty good. So let's stick on some music, slip into time-lapse mode, and see what we can come up with.
Beardstone. Wow, this looks nice.
I was trying to build like a secret base somewhere on the server, but I've realized your face always shows up on the map, so nothing can be secret, ever.
You need invisibility potions, sir.
I can't literally always be invisible, because then I can't record. When I do the whole F5 thing, there'll be nothing there.
Well, maybe stop trying to do secret things.
Yes.
It's very nice secret.
I mean, on the plus side, though, it's only you that seems to do that. So, you know, you're just going to have to become a pirate with me.
Right, I can do that. Oh, speaking of pirates, Mr. Beardstone,
yes?
It's not a very good segue because it's nothing to do with pirates, but I would like you to come see my subway station.
Your what?
My subway station.
I thought you said Segway station. I was like, what,
Yeah,
what have you built now? You added Segways to the server.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, jeez. Subway station.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Show me. How did you get in here?
Is this? I digged.
Oh, you digged.
Yeah, I digged all the way down, Miss Beardstone. Have you got shaders?
I've got them. I don't have them on though because I'm playing Create, and that's a silly idea.
Yeah, well, you don't need them yet, but when we get there, after you've seen it in vanilla, you can enable shaders because I'm really pleased with what I've done.
Oh, it looks amazing, Foxy. I love it. It's a monorail, clearly a monorail.
Yeah. Well, I run out of monorail blocks, so I just put some blackstone down. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some more downstairs. It's not as good as this bit, though.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping there would be.
It's a bit rubbish, this bit, to be honest with you.
I need to eat a burger. Nom. Ooh, nice grates.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
Yep. Jeez. Whoa! How's it so glowy?
Oh, well, it's just a glowing immersive painting, Mr. Beardstone. That I did with Photoshop.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't have enough glow squid to make all of the lights glow, so only some of them are.
I was going to say, it looks like there's glowing things here. I did look after our interaction earlier. I was like, what else has Foxy added? So I went in JEI and did like @Foxy, and and I saw that you had glowing glass and stuff, and I assume that's what this is.
Yeah. So the lit up ones are glowing, and the one in the middle is just stained glass. But you can see, like, because of the way I've done the texture, you've got that like bar in the middle, so it almost looks like a neon tube.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Shaders, Mr. Beardstone. Hangs for a minute.
Okay, right, and let's do it. That's cool as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's my shaders, but I think it actually looks better without them.
Yeah, do you think so? I don't know. You get the more darkness with the shaders on. You get
do.
The dark and the light, which I kind of like, because the light levels are more muted. But yeah, I like both. Good, isn't it?
It is very cool. I like it. It's dark, Foxy.
Yeah, it's dark. It's Beardstone. I've been underground. I have not been sleeping.
To be fair, I've been underground and not sleeping as well, so yeah, it's fine. In my definitely not secret cave.
Well, I won't tell anyone. Your secret is safe with me. You're all good, Mr. B. Just let me be a pirate with you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can be like cabin boy or something.
What?
And this is why we can't have nice things. Because when you look on the map, you can see where people are. So yeah, that is why I've not been too secretive about my secret cave. We're just going to have to pretend that no one will ever know where it is. But as you can see, I have started making things look a little bit nicer. And I'm just working on a small underground lake over this side. And I'll need to figure out something to do with the lighting as well. But I think I've got an idea. Let's jump all of this stuff back into our bag. We're going to grab some diamonds and we're going to go to Silent Space because I think he's automated something which I've never played around with before because it's something custom that we've added to this pack. And if I can find those, then it could solve our lighting problem. And as I say, I'm fairly sure he's started selling them. I don't know if he's got an ATM down there yet, so we'll grab the few diamonds that we have in storage. Here they are, these at the back here. 32 for a diamond. So we'll buy a bunch of those. Might as well get some glowstone while we're here. Oh, he's got umber bricks as well. We like those. He's also selling blaze cakes. Interesting. This would make much better fuel for my airship than coal. He's got scoria. Let's get a little bit of that. He's got lots of fun stuff in here. Oh, and he does have an ATM, so let's actually use that.
Withdrawn 21 diamonds to cover the remaining cost. New balance, 4,451.
It's got a voice now. Oh, that's cool. So we've placed our order. Here comes all of our stuff. But of course, the main thing I was after were the light blocks. Don't know how they work. I think if we don't hold a light, then we don't know they're there. They're just there. And if we do hold a light, we can see them and remove them. Can we change the light level of them, though? No, it doesn't appear so. So they are just full light level blocks, but they're hidden. That means we can light up areas without having to have torches spammed everywhere. And that's going to look a whole lot nicer. Okay, so down here, we can now remove these torches. Then we can just put a light level block down. Just put a couple of these around. Now the area's a bit brighter without the torch spam. Excellent. Anyway, we've got a whole lot more work to do over here, so let's crack on with the time lapse. short while later, and we're starting to make some progress in here. I do need to get some shears and trim some of these down. They're growing a lot more than I expected them to. But we've got a bit of a path, we've got a little campsite and some storage bits. Not that we'll really be using the storage, but most importantly, we've got plenty of space to store all the things that we inevitably steal. And this area down here is just going to be a nice, relaxed, ongoing project. We'll gradually expand it as we need more space for things. Or I should say, we'll gradually expand into the rest of the cave. And we'll just see how this place evolves over time. And eventually, we'll put a proper entrance in here as well. But for now, let's go grab the beacons that we've already stolen, get those in here. I believe I safely stored them, yep, right here. So there we go. We have Silence first beacon. We have Silence second beacon. And of course, we've got Chosen's RV. Right, let's leave here for now. With our tower now looking a whole lot better and our cave actually storing our stolen goods, I think what I want to do now is work on the rest of this area here, or at least get some planning done, because I need a shop. I need to actually start making some diamonds. I can't keep mining for diamonds if I want to stay ahead. Well, I mean, I could, and I probably will. But I also want to have a shop. And being a sky pirate, I think it makes sense for me to sell things that let you fly and explosives. So basically TNT and rockets. Now at the moment, of course, we do have the mob farm. That means we can go AFK over here. We can get gunpowder. I mean, we've got 3,000 in there at the moment, which is fine for my personal needs. But I think if we're actually going to make a shop that requires lots and lots of gunpowder, we probably are going to have to go the slightly longer route, which if we can remind ourselves means we need to actually squirt potions of harming on top of cinder flower. To get that, of course, we're going to need a netherrack farm, which means we also need a nether wart farm, and we could just mix that with normal stone, so that's easy enough. The harder bit is, of course, the potion brewing, and the JEI for this never works properly. But if we just look at the normal potion of harming recipe, we can see we need sugar, brown mushrooms, and spider eyes, which once again brings us back to our mob farm. We've got 227 spider eyes in there, which is not actually as many as I would like. But we may be able to come to an agreement with Silence. He has a giant mob farm that has many spiders, so yeah, maybe he's got access to a whole lot more than I have. We're also going to need a blaze farm because we need lots of blaze powder. But the fact that we need spider eyes for the potions of harming kind of makes me think maybe we should actually take a slightly different approach. And that brings me back to this mob farm. What we could do is put trapdoors on the bottom of each of the floors all the way up to the top and spider-proof it with a few carpets, and we can turn this into just a creeper farm. But I do quite like the fact we get a variety of mobs at the moment. I mean, I do like the fact we get a variety of mobs in here, but we've got so many bones now, that's probably more than we're ever going to need. We've got lots of string, and we don't need the spider eyes if we just get the gunpowder from here. And if we're just going to get the gunpowder from mob drops, we've already got sand being made down here, which we can use for the concrete. That means the only other thing we're really going to need is going to be a sugarcane farm. That way we can get paper, and then we can make rockets. So how about we just turn this giant rock area here into a rockets and TNT factory. Oh, hi guys. Ow! There we go, that's better. Daylight again. But what we could do is maybe put another building over here, get rid of that balcony and actually add in some proper fortifications, and turn this into sort of a mini fortress just perched on the rock here. We could even bring the walls out quite a bit from this edge and pull them in and then just have it sink down into the mountain like we've done with the tower. Do a similar thing on this side just to give us a bit more space. We can even build a small dock into it and have like a little boat, skiff if you will, that goes between here and the shopping district to keep a shop restocked, because the shopping district is just the other side of those towers there. I think that sounds like a plan. So I guess what I should probably do first is actually mark out on the ground how big this little fortress is going to be. And it's going to make the tower look a lot better as well, because it won't just be standing up there on its own. So I'm just going to grab some tuff, and we're going to use that to mark it out. But as I say, this balcony is probably going to go, and what I want to do is probably have walls around the outside that are about this sort of height, maybe? So if I was to bend this wall out this way, that's going to mean wall's going to come down to around this sort of level. Okay, that's not too bad. As long as it doesn't go all the way down the bottom here, we should be okay. So to ensure that, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. How about something a bit more like that? Yeah, that way the wall's not going to be anywhere near as big. Then we can have it going into the side of a building over here. So we're going to have a nice big square building on this edge. And this will be part of the factory side of things, where we'll actually, I don't know, maybe grow the sugarcane, or maybe we'll process stuff in there. I don't know. What I want to do on this side is just have a wall that comes out across here. So this is all going to be fortified. Then we'll connect this up to the tower over here, and we'll figure out what to do with this balcony afterwards. That feels like quite a nice footprint for our little pirate fortress type thing. So let's just get these walls built up, and we'll see what it looks like.
Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, here is silent.
Hello there. So I saw that you moved out of Spawn. Congrats on the new place. Wow, I'm so happy for you. You know. Anyway,
Thanks, man.
but I think there might have been a little bit of a mix-up, you know, with the moving guys. You know, when you're such good friends with your neighbors, right? You know, sometimes you borrow some things, you accidentally move, and then you take that thing with you. So I'm sure it's just a little mistake with the moving guys. But I appear to be missing a diamond beacon. Yeah, Foxy told me you took it.
What? That is unbelievable. He must be trying to
Yeah,
phone
he also
me.
showed me. No, he also showed me where your base was. He said he was an honorary pirate. Might want to have a talk with him about that.
He's the worst pirate in the world. I thought I was a bad pirate. He's already shown you where it is.
I bribed him with 5 potatoes, and he told me everything.
5 potatoes.
Yeah, that's all. It was pretty affordable.
This is unbelievable. How is anyone supposed to be a successful pirate if first people just look at the map, see your face on the map, and go, "Oh, that's where their secret base is," and then proceed to tell everyone where that base is?
Well, I could not see your secret base because of my low render distance, so I did have to go to him for help. There is that.
So why'd you even need me?
About the beacon is why.
Well, that's not going to do anything, is it? You've given me armor.
You know what? That's a great point. I don't need to hit you to hurt you. Just look at what I'm holding now. You see this? You see this super glue that I got right here? I know where your ship is. I know where your pirate ship is.
No. I think you're fine. My pirate ship's already glued together. Hey, I dare you to get your glue out near my pirate ship.
Yeah. See, this is my real threat. I can just punch away like this glue that's just randomly floating right here. It's gone.
Oh, good. That bit shouldn't be there anyway. That's probably left over
Yeah.
from the mob farm. Look, fine. I'll get your beacon back. I would say wait here and I'll go miraculously get it, but you already know where it is.
Yeah, so you might as well just take me there. You took both of the beacons,
What?
bro.
Well, you told me Foxy'd already taken you down here.
No, I lied. You're a bad pirate.
Oh, no. I'm the worst pirate in the world. Oh, this is unbelievable.
You stole Shozin's RV as well.
No, Foxy stole that. I've got video evidence.
Scum.
If it was just the one, I was gonna be like, oh well, you know, you can just have a beacon for it. But
Oh, thanks.
you took both. That's a step too far.
You're the one that put another one there. What did you expect was going to happen? At this rate, I'm just going to end up having to recruit the whole server just so I can pretend my base is secret.
I do kind of want to be a pirate. Not gonna lie, it would be kind of cool. What are the perks of being a pirate?
Usually, stealing stuff is quite a perk, but turns out you need a better crew for that. Or I just need to be a better pirate, to be honest. There is that as well.
Yeah, you might need to work on both of those things, to be honest. Foxy is your only other pirate, and he's not a very good pirate.
He's not, but I appear to be much worse. Because I believed your story about the 5 potatoes. But I don't know if that reflects badly on me
Oh
or
no,
Foxy.
that was real. No, that was real. No, I actually did give him 5 potatoes, and he showed me your race. He just didn't show me down here.
There's one thing you can do. I know how to buy your silence. What's going to happen is you're going to join me on a heist. This wasn't the initial plan this evening.
I see. I'm bullying you into a heist. Okay, fair enough.
Yep, that's the soundbite I needed. Excellent.
There's a lot of things here to steal.
There is, but there's one thing in particular which I think is probably the best thing to steal.
No, you're just gonna steal his entire sign.
That is exactly what we're doing, yes. Right, so if I now remove that.
Okay then.
There we go. Sign.
We just demolished this entire man's like advertising industry. It's gone.
Exactly. Have you seen how much money he's made from this mall?
Oh, so much. Not as much as I've made, but still a lot.
Yes.
I
a
heard.
lot.
Now wait, there's more possibility for heist here. I heard that he's burning the diamonds. They're in this orange vault right here. 1,021 diamonds, orange vault.
Oh, so he's not destroying them at all.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, there's still a prime opportunity for a heist though. Just set up a hopper underneath that vault. We're good to go. Brilliant. Good stuff.
I mean, what can I even say about that? I'm the worst pirate ever. I walked right into his trap, and now he also knows where this underground thing is. That's 2 for 2 so far. I'm the worst pirate ever. On the plus side, our cave's looking pretty good. We've got some new lighting in the form of Chosen's mall sign, and I've stashed all the diamonds that Silence stole as well. See, look, it says it right here. Silence stole these from Chosen. That shows it definitely wasn't me. But currently my loot cave is just full of Chosen's stuff. So we definitely need to expand our operation and actually start getting some other stuff from other people. But yes, I do really need to get better at this whole pirate thing. At this rate, everyone on the server's going to be an honorary pirate. But anyway, just as that was happening, I was actually at a pretty good space with the fort. I've got the walls up. These are looking awesome. We've got some holes and stuff in them as well. I've even got some ramparts on the top here with some more cannons. Same around the front side as well. In fact, we're just going to jump into free cam so we can have a better look. So this is now the front of our fort, and it's looking a whole lot better, but you may notice there's just a weird square thing at the back here where the building's going to go. I'll actually probably build that next episode when we put the farm inside, because I don't really know how big it needs to be yet. The good news is we've also got lots of space underneath this platform, which could do with a bit of lighting just to prevent mob spawns. So that means we can expand farms down here if we need to as well, and we've got some options of where we want to attach a dock should we need to. I mean, to be honest, we could even have a small tunnel in the bottom here and have a dock that's underneath and just have the boats literally flying through the tower. That could be quite cool. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the farms turn out. But sadly, that is all we've got time for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one, where hopefully we'll finally get a shop. Bye now.